Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Porcelain Piggy, and today we're talking Tamagotchi Uni. Yes, it's no secret that I've let the Tamagotchi Uni run my life, but not really ruin it, because I've had so much fun leaning into the Tamagotchi world. I've met so many new collectors, been part of new discords, and even gone to the Tamagotchi club, took my tiny collection and added another Tama to my collection. I actually have 3 Tamas now. I found a Pix, an INS, and then my 2 unis. These are the ones that I'm actively using. In addition to that, I've also learned how to use the Tama uni more efficiently and had a great time exploring it. So one of the things I love about it is that it's so versatile because they keep creating all these tickets. And all these tickets give you the opportunity of playing just a specific Tama versus that would only initially be locked into a specific Tama, like the Sanrio ones, the Monster, or the Angel, but you actually have the opportunity to buy them and then download them into your Tama. So you can pretty much play any version of the Tama Uni in any Tama Uni that you have. And I think that's pretty ingenious because now I have access to the Sanrio one without having to hunt down the Sanrio Tama, and same for the Angel. So I get to actually see all these exclusive items, exclusive videos, and exclusive Tamas that you can get from each one. Here's just some of the cute little parades that you can see in Puro Puro Land. And this kind of videos are not exclusive to Puro Puro Land, meaning that all the other versions of the Tamagotchi Uni, like the Monster and the Angel, have specific sections in the Tamaverse where you can just go and see videos of those special characters interacting with one another or interacting with your Tama. Apart from the little areas where they interact, there's also special shops where you can get exclusive goods and exclusive games. If you're curious to see any of them, let me know and I'll be happy to make a video of it. But for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to highlight a little bit of it. And well, the other things you can get is the special videos once your Tama falls in love with a specific item that becomes their preferred item, then they'll see this special video of them interacting with the character that the item represents. Also, when you get them to use the item, you get to see special videos of those Sanrio characters that you really like interacting with them. And there's a couple of them for you to use. The only downfall I see with this is the fact that you can't trade items. So let's say if I have this Tama with the Sanrio one, I have my other Tama with the Monster, you can't exchange those special items. Any items that has the bow tie on it or the specific symbol for the downloadable ticket will not be able to be traded and will be deleted when you change and download a different version of the tickets. In addition to that, the Tamaverse does give you a lot of gifts. So if you follow Tamagotchi on Instagram or if you check their webpage often, you'll be able to see when is the best time to update your Tama so you can get new gifts. And these gifts are literally just regular items that will stay with your Tama no matter what ticket you have or if you switch it around. Next up, we go into one of my favorites, and that is the Tama Arenas. I love the Tama Arenas because you can interact with other players, you can join a team alongside them, you're encouraged to play every single day so you can increase your score and therefore increase your team scores so you guys can get the prize. Whether it is more Gucci's or special items for winning that arena event. You're also given the opportunity to practice before the event because you only get one try daily, so you want to make sure that you don't let your team down. And believe me, that for a game that only has 3 buttons, these things get very competitive and very tricky very quickly. And me being someone that likes to just jump in and kind of figure it out in the spot, I'm like, how hard can it be? Well, it's best to actually take a second and look at the directions, and that's just going to help you for the rest of the entire Tama Arena event. So take a moment to look at the instructions because even though there are only 3 buttons, 2 that you can use, you can also move your Tama certain ways that will give you an access to different types of movements. One of my favorite things about the arenas is the lineup. It's so epic. Every time you start a game, they announce you guys and they give you your stats and the location that you're from. So you can see that you're working with people from all over the world. It really gets you all pumped up and excited about the events. One of the few things that I am a little bummed out about is that as of now, none of the games have repeated, at least to my experience. I know and I have heard that some of the games do repeat because they announce it as back in the arenas. We have this game, the racing game, the tree game. But as of now, I haven't experienced a repeat game. So every single one has been new, which has been fun. But then I'm like, my skills, I was just getting better at this one. And I also feel like a little bit of FOMO for missing out some of the ones in August and maybe like beginning of September, because I was kind of still getting the hang of it. And I'm so sorry about this footage. It was so hard to figure out how to best record it since I have to tilt my tama to move the target to get the water inside each one of those plants. And then I have to shake it so I can reload it. And similarly, the December Tama Arena also had the tilting mechanism part of the gameplay. But luckily for us, we did not have to do any of the shooting with this one. We just had to collect items and dodge bananas. And with that, we move on to Tama dating. Yes, your Tamagotchi can date. You can go ahead and go into the Tamaverse and send them to a party where they end up going on a date. You can choose the Tama that they date, and the location of the date varies on the location of the user from which that Tamagotchi that you're going on a date to belongs. So if they're in Europe, you'll have a European location. If you're in North America, you'll get a casino, and so on and so forth. The reason why this matters is because now and then the game will send in random little critters. Like I found this astronaut, which doesn't belong to anybody, but it's just an opportunity for you to get a special item. Similarly, you can also choose strategically who you date for specific items that are just region locked. Because once your Tama does have a baby with them and it reaches the child stage, they'll receive a special present from the parent, and it will be one of those region locked items. And now that you know how to be strategic about your Tama dating, you can make the best choices for your Tama, and you can also save some money by not buying the items extremely expensive in the Tamaverse or in the shops. One of the things I still don't understand is the egg color of your Tama. Initially, when you start your Tama, you get to choose from 3 different colors. And then once you marry off your Tama, you usually get similar colors as your new starting egg. But in special cases, you'll get like rainbow colored eggs. But I don't know what that means. If anybody knows, please tell me down below. And next up, we have the Tama Walks. So last time that we looked at the Tama Walks, we saw that yes, you can open it up so your Tamagotchi can go walk around and kind of find Wi-Fi networks around you. And those are assigned a random Tamagotchi that when you choose to meet them, they provide you a sticker. But I hadn't really understood like how you can get different types of stickers or more hearts every time you meet them. So pretty much if you had met a character in one generation of your Tama, you'll get 1 heart. If you meet it in the second generation of your Tama, that means your child's Tama goes to meet them, then they'll get 2, 3, 4, and so on until you get to the special ones. I still haven't figured out the special ones, but when I do, I'll come back and tell you. And finally, we move on to special events. This is the reason I needed 2 Tamas, because these special events come without a notice, at least for me. And well, one of them was seeing the Tama King on the anniversary of Tamagotchi, where you got 1,000 Gucci. The second is after you have met a Tamagotchi and connected with a local friend. If you go to the Tamaverse and just kind of hang out a little bit in that screen, you will meet your friend in the Tamaverse and start dancing and earn like 300 Gucci's just for dancing. So cool. And as the year wrapped up to an end, we did get some special visuals for Christmas. So if you went into your Tamagotchi at 10:30, you would be able to see Santa and the reindeer sneaking in to leave a present. But because I missed it, I decided to move my clock backwards to maybe be able to catch it. But unfortunately, that didn't work, as it just pretty much let time pass, and I kept doing it. I kept going back in time to see if maybe I can catch it again, but didn't work out. I didn't get to see it even once, and it looked like a lot of time had passed, so my Tama's room got dirty, and when he woke up, there was no present anywhere to be found. My other Tama did get his present because he was a good boy and waited for Santa, but I was terrible with this one and ended up getting my little Tama in the naughty list, and he didn't get a present. And so when New Year's came around, whether I missed something or not, I wasn't touching that clock and I was just going to see the little video that they were giving me the morning off. This was a celebration of the new year. We get an envelope and 1,000 Gucci. If you'd like to see all the special events, even the ones that I have missed, I think Tama Plays on Instagram have some really good ones. And you can also keep tabs of what I'm up to on Instagram, so I'll see you there. Bye! Thanks for watching!